December was really busy with fixtures and it cost us our form at the time. January looked okay, but that replay against Forest has forced more midweek games upon us in this month, meaning that we are starting to struggle with fitness again. So I'm hoping this time we can deal with the change in fixtures much better than we did previously. We've Bournemouth to start today, then Everton at home, followed by Burnley in the 4th round of the FA Cup. I would very much like to progress still in the FA Cup. We are much closer to Chelsea now than we were earlier on in the season. Just 4 points between us and 5th. The gap to 4th is still 11. That gap doesn't look like it's closing anytime soon, but we shall still try our hardest to get that 4th spot if we possibly can. Continuing to push on, and hopefully results will go our way in the next month. So next month or the month after? In March, we have Man United and Arsenal. So that's going to be a massive month for us. And then I'm not sure when we play Chelsea next. It might be in the final month. It's the final game. We've had Chelsea. It's the final game of the season before where it's meant a lot. And it's going to be the same again this season. That might be basically a playoff for European football. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully we can qualify beforehand. We've seen sides go on massive downward spirals in form previously, and I need Manchester United or perhaps Everton being the more likely to do that themselves. There's still 16 games to go in the Premier League. There's been one massive deal so far in this window. Raheem Sterling has gone to Barcelona for £96 million, which is huge. We made a pre-contract signing yesterday, and I made the decision that I'm not going to be making any more signings in this window, I don't feel. I think we're going to stick with what we've got for now. There's no point signing a pre-contract for the sake of signing a pre-contract. Let's see what we've got financially available next season and see what we can move forward with. There wasn't a centre mid that really stood out as a massively obvious pre-contract signing that would drastically improve the team. So that's why I've made that decision. Moving forward though, time to crack on against Bournemouth. Like I say, fitness is going to be a bit of an issue here, so I am going to have to rotate slightly. Doucouré can come in for Phillips. Emerson could certainly do with a little bit of a rest. Jack Clark can start ahead of Sam Maximin. Joe Riedewald on his way back from injury, which is good, but he's not yet fully fit. Tomori to put Cooper in, not really. Malacia can continue on. I think that's how we're going to have to leave it for now. Right, Bournemouth away to start us off before Everton midweek. Bournemouth's 11, Ramsdale in goal as expected. Stacey, Rogel, Twanzebe and Lloyd Kelly at left back. No Diego Rico this time. Lookman, Cook, Meyer and Grunewald with Solanke and Guiri up top. They do have Diego Rico on the bench as well as Fofana. Dwight McNeil as well, the Burnley player in real life who's been playing really well in the Premier League recently. So we'll wait and see if we can get a result here. Bournemouth in other series have tended to be a bit of a bogey team, but that appears to be Nottingham Forest in this save. Hopefully we can do well here against Bournemouth. Fingers crossed we can get a result assured as quickly as possible so that I can make some substitutions and give some players a bit of a rest ahead of the game against Everton midweek, which is absolutely massive considering the state of the Premier League right now. We really could do with all 3 points against Everton, but we've got to get 3 points here against Bournemouth first. Renato, cross to Doucouré. Turns well. Tyler Roberts. Marlon made a run, but I couldn't really find him. I could get that back to Tyler Roberts, though. Bit of footwork. Tyler's in the box. Tyler settles himself. Ramsdale saves. Why? I barely put any power on that. Why has that gone so horribly high? Oh, God. Really good opportunity with both attempts to give us a 1-0 lead. Maybe I should have tried to slot that near post rather than parrying it across goal. Oh, man, the force and habit of a lifetime going across goal in FIFA. The near post hasn't been the meta since FIFA 13. Oh, and then I go for the near post and he still misses it. Tyler Roberts, you've been in great goal scoring form recently, but I can't get it in the back of the net with you today. Dalbert through the gap to a Tal, not a Cal. There's Tyler looking for Marlon. Please. Oh. I cannot get the ball to go in the back of this Bournemouth net. Try as I might. Get that forward there to Jack Clark. Oh, he fouled there, Doucouré. We'll take the free kick, because especially considering Jack Clark gave possession away. I rushed the pass, really, and shouldn't have done. I'm going to play that short. Marlon. Oh, it's Viejo. I was hoping it was going to be someone that was slightly better in front of goal than that. Malacia round the corner. Jack Clark. Jack Clark. Oh, my God, Jack. Just unbelievable. You cannot be that bad. Jack Clark is leaving the club. Decision made. Oh, he's giving that straight to Daniel Marlon. And we'll time this through. It wasn't meant for you, Tyler, but he scores anyway. The hardest chance of the lot. And he's buried it in the back of the net. I thought for a moment he was going to have a Josh King level performance. Would have been ironic for it to come against Bournemouth. But, oh, and he got wiped out as he took the shot as well. That is a hell of a finish on his weak foot as the defender destroys him through both ankles. But a cracking strike. And at last, we have our 1-0 lead. And Tyler has his 9th Premier League goal of the season. Forest have equalised against Tottenham. That could have ramifications for us. Especially if we can get victory here and beat Everton too. Renato, Tyler. Lay that into Doucouré. Marlon is through that gap. Oh, it's a lovely touch, but perhaps question of a foul there. He looked to stumble. Oh, now worried. Here's Maya. Oh, it's really not well done. Guiri's in behind. He's got the option to pass. Tomori defends it superbly and then passes it straight to Bournemouth man. Old Jack Clark trying his hardest, but that wasn't the best. I think Jack has been proving in recent times when we've been... Oh, as if that's gone in. As if that's gone in. Tomori misses the header. And then the header at the very back post with a stupid angle goes in the back of the net. Tomori's not even tried to clear it when I've pressed clearance. And then how the keeper has not saved that at his near post. Oh, his positioning's terrible. Oh, Tomori. Jump, mate. You just put in a wonderful challenge to stop them getting through one-on-one to then... 30 seconds later, make the mistake that lets them score. Here's Cooper. He's come on at half-time for Malacia, who was dead on his feet, to be fair. Shackleton has come on for Tyler Roberts, who was also pretty dead on his feet. And Jairo Riedewald back in the game for the first time since his injury, coming on for Tomori, who was tired and obviously just made that mistake, which infuriated me. So seeing he was tired as well, I took the decision and took him off. Atel into Dalbert. Get that forward there to Renato Sanchez, who's actually moved into that cam role now. And Shackleton's come on at centre mid. I might change them round, but I feel like Renato Sanchez is probably the better bet for a goal than Jamie Shackleton, or at least the more likely with the better stats. Cooper going to try and get to this. Can Riedewald get to that? No. Strange decision from Guiri. That's just the wrong choice of technique there. That's really odd. That was a very much FIFA shot on goal, wasn't it? Over his shoulder with his back to it, through his leg, and well wide of the target. Get him to play the ball down the line. Ah, he's played that through that gap there nicely to Davis. He's crossed well. Now win that, please. Well up, Vallejo. Win that, Renato. He hasn't. It's been flattened, in fact. He's back to his feet, but can we close Lewis Cook down quickly enough? Somehow we skipped past Doucouré there. And they found Davis, and this is surely going to be... I couldn't change player quickly enough. 2-1 Bournemouth. Not what we needed. I couldn't change player quickly enough to get someone close to him. How... Oh, that little bit of movement from Lewis Cook there to get past Doucouré has made that goal. Oh, what a ball out to Dwight McNeil. On his own, positionally, Cooper getting undone, and at the near post again. Too many goals go in from that angle with my keeper. At least 30 or 40% of my goals are conceded with shots from angles like that or more acute. 2 of Bournemouth's 3 have gone in from angles that should never go in. Incredibly frustrating here against Bournemouth. Renato will look for Marlon and not find him, and will end the game by not just losing, but losing by a 2-goal margin as well. Now is when all of those missed chances from Tyler Roberts really come to haunt us. I had 6 chances, I had more chances than them. They had 3 shots on goal, they scored all 3. Arsenal lost. Chelsea drew, Spurs drew, opportunity missed. And it was our first defeat in about 8 games in the Premier League as well. That was an awful performance. The game plan was not followed. Created enough chances. Could not get the ball to go in the back of the net more than that once. Again, when it comes to needing the squad depth to deal with the number of fixtures, we haven't got it. Oh, God. That's tough to take, that one. That's really tough to take. And I'm going to sell Dalbert because we've got Hakimi coming in next year. That will get that one done and out the way rather than having to wait to do that next season. Doucouré, I'm not sure if I'm going to sell him yet or keep him just to have some sort of quality in depth. Everton next. Jairo Rudival says he's fully recovered, which is good news, but could really do with getting victory in this game now. Very much indeed. Everton's starting 11. Jordan Pickford in goal for them. John Joe Kenny, Steve Cook, Mason Holgate and Lucas Digne. Yazici, Gabama, Gomez and Iwobi, Moise Kean, Yusuf Poulsen up top. Okay, well, Steve Cook is their weak link in defence. We'll try and isolate him at centre-back for a lack of pace if we can. We are back at full strength. Other than... Oh, come on, don't start the game like that. Back at full strength other than still missing Ben White. Oh, come on, boys. This is a must-win game. Poulsen's in behind already. That's a poor pass. Yazici, Jonjo Kenny, away. Well held. There's a Ken in there to Andre Gomez. Poulsen quickly across here to Yazici. Oh, he's turned Malacia. And Kabaman's in. Good save by Engel. He can save stuff that is at his near post. He just can't save stuff that's from a tight angle. Iwobi with the corner. It looks like they might be straight. Oh no, it's just Iwobi. Oh, effort! Malacia in the way. Some of their players are struggling with stamina. I just saw that Alex Iwobi was down at about 60% already at this early stage. Gabaman with a header that's straight at Engel, thankfully. Could really do with him stepping up his game. Engel, that's a terrible. I aimed that at Malacia and he's had to run about 30 yards to get on the end of that. Phillips into Renato Sanchez. Close down from behind, close down in front. We'll find Tyler Roberts, and there is plenty of space here for Yusuf Fatal to turn into Luca Digne. Brilliant. Fucking superb. Yusuf Poulsen played through. Viejo is not going to catch him, and Poulsen will probably make this 1-0. Oh, look, tight angle. You sweaty bastards. Right then. Everton pulling out all the stops. Yusuf Poulsen, I mean... Oh, God. Another unnecessary flare pass, and that ball was definitely meant for Tyler Roberts, but never mind. Atal. Tyler! Come on, man. He's just... What have I... Jesus. Give me a break, please. He's not even acknowledged that there's a football on the pitch, let alone actually try to get on the end of the pass. Jesus Christ, if they score from this. Engels punched that clear. Now win this header, Yusuf. Well done, mate. Brilliant. Alex Iwobi. Out to Luca Digne. Cross blocked by Emerson. Falls straight back to Alex Iwobi. Gabama. Andre Gomez. Gabama. Blocked by Viejo. Calvin Phillips then wouldn't close the ball down. Just stood there and let Gabama get back to it. Away, please. Well done, Tomori. Chest that down. Turn the corner. Play him in. Come on, Alex. Come on, get there. Come on. You're not the only ones that can sweat it. Yeah, take that, Everton. Taste your own medicine. Anything you can do, I can do just as well. I definitely didn't poop my pants when I squared it across and I thought the defender was going to get to it. When I played this ball from Sam Maximan to Tyler Roberts, I was like, I've done too much. But thankfully, Luca Digne couldn't get there. Oh, 1-1. Where's it, Ken? Into Yazaji. Renato fighting hard and does well. Marlon crosses Shackleton, who's come off the bench for me here. Forward to Daniel Marlon again. Palace have scored at Anfield. Pulled it back to 2-1. Hopefully we can take a 2-1 lead here sooner rather than later too. Marlon in there to Shackleton. Oh, he's kicked it straight at Andre Gomez. So much space to play that pass into, and he still decides to kick it straight at the Everton man. Iwobi's driving forward here into Yusuf Palzen, out to Iwobi again. Oh, read that turn but couldn't get there. Nice ball through to Iwobi. He's got options. Calvin Phillips has ignored the ball at the near post there. Oh, he's just not... He didn't ignore it. He tried to get to it and just missed it. It's a hell of a finish from Andre Gomez. It was a hell of a save from Engel in the first place. Away, please. He's ignored it. Oh, and that's game. Oh, guys. I don't know what I can do differently. We really are missing Ben White at the back, though. 2 shots all game. I need... The one time we've had a fresh 11 and we battered Wolves by 3-0. But with tired players all over the place, I'm just getting undone. We're not in the best of shape right now. Burnley in the FA Cup coming up next. But again, everyone's going to be fucking shattered. Running out of patience with myself right now. Burnley's 11 then. Strong enough, you would imagine, with the form that we've been in recently. Not full strength, but Nick Pope in goal is always difficult to get the ball past. My starting 11 is looking like that. I'm not just going to run through it with you for the sake of running through it with you. You can use your own eyes. Oh. I would have liked to have... Basically, what has screwed me up with the stamina is having to go to that FA Cup replay with Forest. My own inability to see off Nottingham Forest in one game has had a knock-on effect that's lasted another 3. I know I'm going to get slated in the comments, but believe me when I say no one is more disappointed with my performance than me. I'm my own worst critic, and trust me when I say that any negative thing you can say in the comments, I'm saying to myself in my head. But Jean-Kevin Augustin has given us a 1-0 lead. For the first time in a while, we're in front in a game, rather than trailing from the off. Quickie, Brady, Quickie again, Brady. Jared Bowen does well. Pablo Hernandez. Dalbert. Benny inside to Tartotti. Barnes quickly forward to Shalom via a teammate. Brandon Cooper can't cope with it. Ashley Barnes could lay it back into the middle. He's gone out wide instead. Brady's delivery. Miller will tip over the bar. Needed to be done, but he's done it well. Tartarotti will deliver the ball into the middle from the corner. It's poor. Joel Morris will head away, but only as far as Benny. Chalov, Bates, off the post, and a rebound goal. Ashley Barnes tucks it home. That sums up everything right now. Sums up everything. Shot off the post, straight to Ashley Barnes, who tucks it home. 1-1. Pablo Hernandez driving forward really, really, really well here. Look. This is what I hate. I'm wanting to play this outside the defender to the man. I aim it outside of the defender to the man, and it plays it through that gap. He's never going to get there. I'm having so much trouble with my build-up play. I don't really care about a Southampton transfer, to be honest, my man. Arriving around the outside, here's Doucouré. Jean-Kevin is there. Oh, can't get it out of his feet. I'm just not playing good FIFA. Doucouré, Hernandez, Joel Morris is in. Young Morris. Oh, he's been tricked as he goes to shoot. Oh, God. I can't do it. Give me that. My build-up play is just lacking something, and I don't know what that something is. Oh, players actually acknowledging that they've been passed the ball is something. Jared Bowen looked at it, but just kept running away from it. 25 minutes to go. In there to Jean-Kevin. Around the defender. Just hit it. Wide of the target. Everybody's struggling for stamina. There's a shock. Shackleton for Hernandez. Tyler Wright for Clark. Marshall forward. Into Wilmot. Trying to get it off him here with Dalbert. I got in front of him. He just wouldn't take control of the ball. Benson out wide to Robbie Brady. They're only looking for one final chance. We're trying to get it off them to have one final chance of our own. Down the line. Brady. Nice tackle. Price will get it forward. Oh, Brady's in the way. 2 minutes added on. So we are either going to a replay or Burnley score now. Replay it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was the FA Cup replay against Forest that led to us being unprepared physically for the last few Premier League games. Cambridge United made it to the fourth round. Battered 5-0 by Villa, but well done. And another FA Cup replay is going to yet drain more out of my team. Jesus Christ. When is that? It won't have been drawn yet, will it? I expect more from you, Alan. I expect more from everyone, including myself right now. When is that? Interest shown in Korea. Don't care right now. Right then. Oh, it's on transfer deadline day. Is it Southampton next in the league? We will, however, thankfully, be fully fit for that. So I expect something very similar to the Wolves game in that Southampton one. Back down to 7th. 3 points off Tottenham. 8 points off Chelsea. 15 points off the top 4. Europa League football at best for us next season, it seems. Believe me when I say, trust me when I say, no one is more disappointed with how this season is transpiring than me. Got to take it on the chin. Got to turn it around. Don't be too harsh in the comments section. My self-confidence right now can't take it. I'm hating myself enough. I'll see you tomorrow.